My beloved, grasp this truth within your spirit. Your arrival here at this precise juncture is no accident. I carefully arranged these circumstances, this very time and place, specifically for you. My steady hand has always guided your path, leading you with intention to this exact spot. Your emergence into this world was never left to chance. A quiet strength, one you have always sensed nearby, has shaped each movement of your life. For many seasons, my child, you have felt a quiet beckoning from deep within your spirit, a soft whisper meant only for your soul. I have seen the private struggles you carried, my cherished one, the silent battles no one else knew. Your unspoken desires, your periods of doubt born from difficulty. I understood them all. Even when you felt completely alone, I was preparing the way ahead for you, my precious one. The reason for your being, which I hold for you, extends far beyond your beginnings. It surpasses every hardship you have met. Its importance is greater than anything you can now conceive. This, my beloved, is a unique journey, crafted just for you. A route I have specifically blessed and reserved. You have always carried an inner certainty, my child, that you are set apart, chosen for something remarkable. Now that deep conviction is beginning to unfold in your daily life. Things are aligning precisely as they should. The path now clarifying itself is not about worldly accomplishments or what others might count as your successes. It is not about outward display or the gathering of possessions. Instead, my beloved child, it speaks of the profound confidence I have placed in you, a sacred pledge. It is about a holy calling to uplift, to restore, and to extend goodness wherever you stand. I have positioned you here, my child, not merely to gather material wealth, but to complete a lasting narrative for your lineage. You may be the first in your family line to experience such complete grace, yet you are smoothing the way for all who will follow. What lies ahead for you holds more significance than simple plenty. You're not just concluding cycles of struggle, you are building foundations of unity. You are not simply pursuing worldly victories, you are carrying a divine responsibility. This is who you truly are, my child. This is the assignment I have given you. This time is for fully accepting that greater purpose, not for your own recognition, but for lasting good. You are developing into a guardian, my beloved one, chosen to tend to what is entrusted with clear intent, a conduit for what is needed. Understand this deeply, my precious child. I see you. You are not walking this road alone. My gaze rests upon you constantly. Your journey unfolds beneath my unending care. Listen closely to these words, my beloved, for we will soon end with a sacred affirmation of what I am now revealing in your life. Trust me, you will want to take in every single sentence. This message is not for a single listen. It is alive. It holds many depths, and it will speak to you differently each time you reflect upon it. Return to these insights when weariness takes hold, when uncertainty clouds your mind, or when you search for guidance ahead. Let it remind you that your true calling was never merely to gather earthly wealth. You carried a divine directive. Now let us move forward. Your arrival into this world was not random. You were not just another individual in the crowd. You came with a specific directive, a sacred reason for your existence, carrying an eternal light within you. Though you entered this realm like all others, my child, your coming forth was part of a consecrated plan. There has always been a part of you, my beloved child, that sensed a difference from common life. A quiet unwillingness to simply pass through without purpose. A gentle unease when others settled for less. That was not defiance. It was deep insight. Even when constrained by limits and trials, even when your early days felt heavy with strain and unfulfilled hopes, you held on to an inner certainty that something greater was meant for you. That gentle inner sound was not simply a fleeting thought. It was my truth resonating within you, a sign that you were intended not just to endure difficulties, but to transform them. Perhaps you watched silently, my cherished one, noticing how worldly desires fractured connections, how scarcity diminished generous spirits, how reluctance kept individuals from realizing their full potential. You felt the weight of what you observed, even if you never spoke of it. And deep inside, you made a quiet promise. My time will bring forth a different outcome. You were not merely an onlooker. You were gaining understanding of the breaks so you could uncover ways to mend them. Long before you recognized your own worth, my child, I inscribed within you a sacred design. Not an unclear notion, but a precise, divine, and intentional plan for your specific role here. And though the world might have seen you as limited, flawed, overlooked, or ordinary, I always knew the reason for your being. This holy framework does not lessen when circumstances are hard. It is not abandoned when you stumble. It endures through pain, need, grief, and quiet periods. Why? Because it is an everlasting reality. You carry something destined for an unmatched outcome. That is why your passage has been distinct from others. Why the road has been challenging. The weight of your calling demanded a strength forged through difficulty, through trials, through intentional preparation. That is the heart of holding this divine pattern within you, my child. You are not here for applause. You are here for genuine impact. You have always known your aim was greater than merely escaping trouble. You were chosen to reveal its source, lessen its hold, and end its influence for those who come after you. That is why resources have felt like a holy trust, my beloved, not just a personal desire, because when they are in your keeping, they become tools for helping others. This is not about gathering belongings. It is about establishing sacred foundations. You are not seeking grand displays for approval. You are being given the charge of fashioning approaches that bring healing, systems that elevate individuals, and lasting consequences that extend well beyond your own years. You are not simply destined to possess things, my child. You are meant to recover what was lost. And you are not merely intended to lead others. You are being granted a sacred authority. And I did not withhold abundance from you in earlier times as a penalty. Any past limitations were not a refusal, my precious one, but a season of readying you. You were not just experiencing scarcity. You were learning to manage what was given. You were not simply without means. You were being equipped. And now I tell you, my child, I can depend on you. I can entrust much to your keeping because you learned to make much of little. I can count on you with this holy calling because you chose the righteous path over easier options. And truly, there were times when the journey felt vast, my beloved one. When the way forward seemed unclear, when your purpose felt like a heavy burden. I have seen the weight on your spirit, my child, the inner ache for what seemed lost, the frustration of waiting, and the moments you doubted your own strength. Know this clearly. Every single experience held a specific reason. I watched your path unfold through every challenging turn and every smooth stretch. Even in times of quiet pause, I was teaching you. Every difficulty you met was meant to fortify your deepest self. My ways are always intentional. Each circumstance I permit has a precise aim for your growth. For this reason, I have led you with enduring patience, my beloved one. The core strengths I embedded in you long ago are now shining forth. You now see with clear sight, my precious child, knowing that trials do not signify my absence. You are now ready to step fully onto the path I have prepared, not just for your own journey, but so that my true nature might be revealed through you. All your life's moments have brought you to this exact place. The puzzling trials, the unspoken concerns in your heart, the periods when provisions were scarce, each revealed a deep inner fortitude within you, a strength that resists despair. Now the season of your testing shifts. Your circumstances are becoming more aligned. You are no longer just a potential. You bear my direct confirmation. Let this reality take root deep within your being, my beloved. Your path started with a clear purpose, and now you are free to manifest it. I led you through times of scarcity so you would grasp careful stewardship. Before placing much in your care, I showed you how to wisely manage what was sufficient. This was not a penalty, my child. It was a season of preparation. It was not a mark of my neglect. It was a deliberate blueprint. It was not a denial. It was a time for your inner self to gain strength. You remember those evenings when rest escaped you, and quiet pleas, dampened by tears, were whispered only to me. You watched others advance with seeming effortlessness, while you wrestled, persevered, let go, and submitted. And through it all, you might have sensed my presence was distant, but I tell you, it was not. I was nearer than ever, watching, directing, and shaping you. Every moment of material strain was more than just a difficulty. It was an instruction. You were being made ready. Your season of delay was not because I was oblivious to your requirements, my beloved one. It was because I was sharpening your wisdom before entrusting you with greater duties. You needed to comprehend a profound understanding that many miss, that outward possessions without inner resolve do not last, that instant comfort can lessen your deep strength, and that it is better to possess little with an humble spirit than much with a careless heart. What you gain does not alter your core being, my child. Rather, it uncovers and magnifies the individual you have become. Look at yourself now, my beloved one. You no longer search for worth through your possessions. You do not desire plenty simply to draw notice. Your truest longing is for the capacity to fulfill the intention I have set within you. You no longer view generosity as merely a requirement, but as an expression of my own character. You have learned to share with discernment, to allocate freely, to safeguard provisions with care, and to guide them towards those who will come after. This moves beyond mere insight, my cherished child. This is living in complete harmony with my fundamental essence. You are not pursuing a life of ease, my child. You are requesting a life that yields deep benefit, one that uplifts others, one that offers aid, one that interrupts patterns of hardship. A life that respects my blueprint, paves the way for my coming plans, and equips those who follow you to freely enter into what I have made available for them. You do not desire to leave periods of lack simply for your own relief. You yearn to reveal its deceptive nature. Insufficient provision was never meant to crush you. It was intended to shape the individual capable of weighty responsibilities. And now, because you remained steadfast with what was humble, because you offered even in sorrow, because you shared when you had scant, the spiritual domain affirms, you are prepared. You are ready not just to receive, but to maintain. Ready not just to oversee provisions, but to utilize them to bring about deep change. You are no longer seeking an open passage, my child. You yourself represent that very entrance for those linked to you. You will not misapply what arrives. You will employ it with precise intention. You will witness its expansion. You will deploy it, not for your own recognition, but to spark significant movements, because what I am about to entrust to you is hallowed, and it is not exclusively for you. It is directly tied to the task I have given you. The sacred task I have placed upon you is what grants you genuine impact, my beloved child. It is not your earthly possessions that cause the forces of shadow to halt. It is your unique summons. It is not what you gather, the attire you wear, or the honors you acquire. The authentic might you hold cannot be seen by mortal sight. It is the deep significance of my presence abiding within you. It is the quiet signal that alters the environment when you step into a space. Your true vigor is not in your outward form. It is in your profound alignment with me. What holds strong against the domain of darkness is not your riches, but your willingness to pursue the blueprint I crafted for you, regardless of the price. The opposition is not troubled by those with vast fortunes, my child. It has witnessed innumerable such persons. Some are readily influenced, some are fractured, some gained every worldly ease yet forfeited their authentic identity. But an individual with means who also bears a hallowed purpose from me, one who is utterly committed, a conduit holding both sustenance and understanding, both vision and compliance, that is something altogether different. That is not simply prospering for individual gain. That is my sacred order assuming its proper manifestation. And this is precisely why your journey has met such fierce resistance. You have been stood against not due to any flaw, but because you disrupted the concealed structures that profit from your quietude. You were never merely attacked for the person you used to be, my cherished child. You were challenged for the individual you are becoming. Your grasp of your own identity has been proven because your true self carries deep importance in my realm. Your bonds with certain individuals have felt tense, my child. This parting happened because staying near those not in harmony with my will would hinder the crucial work I am making you ready for. You have experienced hurt from others, moments of quiet contemplation, and feelings of being distinct. Know this, my cherished one, the demanding times you've experienced were never an indication of my disapproval. They were, in truth, crucial for preparing you for the specific path I have laid out for you. Your real power against the shadows does not come from your earthly standing or any label you carry, my child. It springs from the core life I settled inside you. The influence you carry extends beyond your personal achievements. It is about creating changes in hidden spaces, setting free those who will follow a like journey. This is why your path is so unique, my precious child. What truly moves your heart, my beloved one, goes beyond single triumphs. You long for my perspective, a pure grasp of truth from my own knowing, which will not only support you, but also lead many to their own freedom. You have moved through hard periods, my child, discovered clarity in solitude, and met challenges no one else witnessed. The central aim I placed in you is now revealing itself. This profound awareness holds my power. It gives you insights others overlook. Due to the way I shaped your being, your spirit is open, allowing you to sense my quiet direction even in commotion. It gives you the firmness to continue when others pause. Because of this special role, you often perceive what is coming before everyone else does. You choose your steps with my guidance, my cherished child, not needing others' agreement, relying on the straightforward way I've shown. This is why your grasp of things goes beyond your age. It is why the quiet stirrings inside you carry such profound weight. My child, you have frequently felt set apart, even wishing to fit in. This feeling of distinctness is crucial for the particular task I have given you. It explains why some environments never felt right. They simply couldn't truly feed your inner self. It is also why you always felt my invitation for greater dedication from you, a stronger willingness to walk my path, letting go of your own ideas, and seeing my guidance with sharper sight. I have always prevented you from growing too comfortable or forgetting your sacred aim. When I assign you such a crucial position, it extends past your own comfort. It is about making my will real here in this world. I am readying you, my precious one, not just to gather things, but to face trials in the invisible spiritual domain, important tasks in realms beyond what people can see. I am preparing you for key roles, to show my presence there, and to start change from deep inside. The plentiful resources I place in your care are not for show. They are for giving help and fortifying others. This specific aim gives it power. It will do more than just uplift people. It will spark deep changes. When my blessing is upon you and joins with the means I provide, you become a force against what is wrong. When your trust in me guides how you handle what you possess, shadows retreat. This whole effort aims to bring things back to their intended order. What I have settled inside you holds my deepest longing, a drive to share kindness, to unite people, and to restore everything to its proper state of completeness. You're not just one who receives, you are a tool for my purpose. As provisions enter your care, watch what happens when you use what I have provided, led by my intention. Hard situations ease, and households find full calm. You are not raised up merely for others to watch. You are lifted to change those near you. Every time you speak honestly, share freely, act as I direct, or follow my paths, these are not brief moments. You are forming an impact that echoes through endless time. My beloved child, you are not just collecting items. You are altering a story. This goes much further than any accounting book. It delves deeper than simply gathering more worldly goods. What I'm achieving through you is not confined to what you can observe with your eyes. It is about bringing calm and new starts to your family's history. I did not select you solely for your own ease. I picked you to set a new direction for those who come after you, to break down fragile habits and build something new upon the solid ground of my truth. You will not just be the first in your family to experience great plenty. You will be the first to gain it by living aligned with my ways, with an upright heart, understanding from me, and a life devoted to my purpose. This is not about secret plans, sacrificing what is just, or employing earthly tactics for swift praise. It is not about seeking others' acceptance or changing your beliefs for short-term gain. No, my cherished one, this is being lifted by my own might. This is possessing a completeness that comes from a clean heart, where abundant provision matches a life lived righteously. This is a lasting favor, made firm through your walk with me, not by simply grasping fleeting opportunities. You are the one I have appointed to change the course of your family's tomorrow. My beloved child, you have honored me with your devoted attention to this message, and your spirit has recognized the deep truth within these words. Your heart, which has always sought me, knows the profound purpose I have woven into your very being. This journey you are on, the one I have prepared for you, is not a solitary path. You are a vital part of a greater tapestry, chosen to bring light and lasting change. I call you now to let this message resonate again within your spirit. Do not let these insights pass. Return to them, reflect upon them, and allow them to root even deeper. Your willingness to receive and live by these truths empowers you, but it also enables my voice to reach other seeking hearts, those who desperately need to break cycles and establish new foundations, just as you are doing. As one who has followed this far, whose heart already knows this truth, you are now assigned to carry this light forward. Share this message with those who need to hear, for in doing so, you participate in my sacred work, extending my grace to others who hunger for purpose and peace. Know that I have more to reveal, more guidance to unfold for you. Remain steadfast in your alignment with me, and you will receive the next message I have prepared. May my peace settle upon you, my cherished one, fortifying your spirit for the assignment I have entrusted to you. Walk in my unwavering favor always.